Hello everyone and welcome back here. Alright, now let's get started. Let's see how can we create the Black Hornet, the Nano drone. I have these reference images inside a tool. It's called Purif. It's very handy tool and nice. I collected these images from the internet and you can find them at the last section in the project folder. Alright, if you hit double click, you can frame the image so we can see the details. This is the Black Hornet, the Nano drone. This is another image. We can see some details here to understand how can we model it. We have this part and we have the body and the tail. Alright, we have this image, but I think this one is a little bit different as compared with this one. I mean the front area. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We have this one as well, but this one is not realistic. Alright, it's fake, but the shape is close to the real one. Alright, this image, we have this one as well. We can see the details at the front side, and we have this one as well, but the camera here is not similar to what we have right here, so just keep that in mind. This nice image, we have some details here. Alright, and I have this left view image. We will use it as a guide when we model the Black Hornet. Alright, so now I will take these images out of my screen for now, and yeah, now let's get started. I don't want all of these stuff. I will hit A to select them all, and then hit X to open the delete menu, and then hit D. Alright, so it is just A, X, D, and done. Let's go to the left view. If you want to go, or if you want to switch from view to another view, you can go to the view section here and go to the viewboard and choose whatever view you want. And here we have the shortcuts for the views. Alright, so for me, I'm going to hit Control with the 3 from the numpad to switch to the left view. And as you can see here, we got the left view, left orthographic. After that, let's bring the image right here. Just click and drag and put it right here. It's very easy. Don't worry about the size of the Black Hornet for now. Let's put this image, maybe we can move it just a little bit. You can go to the move gizmo and activate it and use it like that. And let's put it, for example, right here, or if you prefer, you can hit G and just move it like this. And just keep in your mind, whatever button I press, you will find it right here in this area. Okay. Alright, so now we have the image, and now we can go to the setting of the image. It's right here. Alright, let's open this menu and let's see what we have here. We have the opacity. Maybe we can reduce the opacity just a little bit like this. And here we have show in, orthographic and perspective are activated. I don't want to see this in the perspective. I mean, as you can see now, I am in the left orthographic. If I tumble around, I will switch to perspective, as written right here, if you noticed this area. So I don't want to see the image in the perspective view, and that's very easy to turn off. Just turn this off and you will hide it. For any reason, if you want this bag, just activate perspective. Alright, now let's hit Control 3 to switch to left view, and let's see how can we model this. So now we have the side view image. I don't have the top view. Alright, so that means for any reason, if I want to create anything from the top, we will analyze the images here and we will guess it. and see what we can do. Okay, all right, so let's see from where we can start. Maybe we can start using cube, and before that maybe we can lock the image so we couldn't move it accidentally. So in this case you can go to the filter right here and activate the selectable option here. Now we have the selectable icon right here. Now if you hit this, now you can't move the image anywhere. That's very cool. I will hit Shift A to open the add menu, and I will add cube. The cube is the size of the cube is 2 meters for each side. It's very big, I know, and I know the Black Hornet drone is very, very small, but we will model it at this size, and after that we can rescale it to whatever size you want. So let's scale this down just a little bit, and maybe we can hit G and move it, and let's put it right here. By the way, scaling, just hit X and move the mouse, you will scale it, but keep in your mind to keep some distance between the organ and the mouse. If you put the mouse very close to the organ and hit S, you will have some difficulty to control the scale. But if you have nice distance like this, for example, it's very easy to scale it. So hit G and let's move this right here. Hit G and move it, and now we have this right here. Now I want to switch to the wireframe. You can hit Z from the keyboard to switch to the wireframe, but if you hit Z and you got these 4 options, that means you need to change something in the setting. Go to the edits and then go to the preferences here, and let's go to the key map. Maybe here we have this nice option, it's called pie menu on drag. Just activate this one right here. All right, without this option, if I turn this off, if I hit Z, I will get the pie menu when I hit Z. But if I activate this option now, if I hit Z, button will help us to switch this to solid or wireframe. All right, but if you hit Z and make a little bit of dragging, you will have the pie menu again. It's a very nice option. Just activate it and then go to the burger icon and hit save preferences. That's it, and let's exit for now. All right, so this is the cube. Here we got it. Now we need to go to the sub object. We need to move some vertices and make some editing. You can go to the edit mode from here, or you just need to hit tab from the keyboard to switch between object mode and edit mode. Let's start with this vertex. Maybe we can hit G and move it, put it right here temporarily. Maybe this one we can move it and let's put it right here. Maybe this one we can move it and put it here. This one as well we can move it and put it right here. The idea is we need to take the shape, move these vertices, and follow the shape of the Black Hornet. Until now we got this very simple shape, and now we have a lot of editing here. Let's see from where we can start. Let's bring the reference images in the front of us, and maybe we can make this smaller just a little bit like this, and let's see which one we can pick. Let's try to see this image, or maybe let's try to pick another one, for example. Alright, let's see which one we can use. Alright, maybe this one right here. As you can see, if you try to analyze it, this area or this line is a little bit big as compared to this one. It should go like this if you want to see it from the top view. Alright, it's almost like this. This is the head. Alright, and in the front it should be almost like this, something like this. So let's try to make some editing to this shape, trying to achieve something like this. Alright, let's keep this image right here and let's see from where we can start. Alright, first thing, let's go to the left view, hit Ctrl and 3, and here we have, if you noticed, we have some line right here. It's almost right here. Let's try to make it. I'm going to hit Ctrl R to add an edge right here. It's almost go flat like this, so I'm going to move these vertices up just a little bit. You can hit G to the Z and take this up, but you will break this line. It's not going to be straight anymore. If you want, you can grab these two vertices and hit G twice, G and G, and slide this up just a little bit like that. That will be enough. And don't forget, I am in the wireframe mode, not in the solid mode, using Z. Alright, let's go to the left again and let's see what else we can do here. Maybe we can add two edges right here. You can hit Ctrl R to add the edge loop. Alright, don't forget the shortcut right here. Hit Ctrl R, and now I have a preview of a line. If I rotate the wheel of the mouse, I will have 2, and if I rotate this more, I have 3, etc. So let's add 2 edges right here and hit left click to confirm it, and then right click to leave those 2 edges in the middle. Grab those 4 vertices and hit G, and let's take this up just a little bit, following the image, the reference image, like this. And if you notice right here, we have very small curve here as well, and our edge is flat, so maybe we need just to push these 2 vertices just a little bit forward, maybe like this for now. Alright, so in the perspective we got this, and we have further editing. As we said earlier, this area is small as compared to this one, so we need to scale the tip. Let's go to the solid, hit Z, and then switch to the edge mode, just hit number 2, or you can switch to the edge mode from here using these 3 icons. Let's grab this one and maybe we can scale it just a little bit like that. So now you can compare this with this using your eye. If you want to scale this further, just check the image and check your results. For me, I think we can grab this and maybe scale it just a little bit, make it big, and this one make it a little bit smaller, and use this one and scale it like that. I think this result is fine for now. We can depend on this. Maybe we can scale this just a little bit more like that. Alright, what about this one? The scale of this edge, almost it should be almost similar to this one right here. So maybe we can go to the front and scale this just a little bit like this. And this one as well, we can scale it just a little bit, not too much. Alright, something like that. I think that will work. This edge as well, we can scale it like this, and this one, the same scenario, and this edge. Alright, now we got this results. Let's try to check it. Alright, maybe we can grab this edge right here, and maybe this one, and scale those out. Just hit S to the X and scale this just a little bit like this. Maybe even more, just a little bit. Or maybe a little bit more like that. Alright, so yeah, something like that, it will work. And from the top, if you notice, we have some bulge here. This area goes up just a little bit. Well, to do that, we need to add some edges right here. Alright, so let's hit Ctrl R to add the edge loop. Put your mouse right here, for example, add this edge, and hit Ctrl R. Rotate the wheel to have 2 edges, and hit left click to confirm it, and then right click to leave those in the center. After that, you can grab these edges and take those up just a little bit, hit G to the Z and move those up. Or something like this, maybe it will work. And because we moved these edges up, we got some problem right here. These vertices, these two vertices goes back just a little bit because this line is diagonal, not straight. I mean, now if we go to the left view, Control 3 from the numpad and Z to go to wireframe, you notice that these vertices now they are off. So we just need to move them just a little bit, hit G and move those right here. Align the edge with this edge like this. Alright, now perfect. Hit Z to switch to solid. Alright, so this is the overall shape. Now we got this results. For any reason, if we want to edit this further, we can do that. We have all the ability because the shape is low poly and we can control it. Alright, maybe we can grab those and scale those down just a little bit like this. Maybe this one and this one, we can scale those out. And it will be okay. Alright, so yeah, that's it for this video. We want to create the head. In the next videos we will focus on the details and we will give these sharp edges some bevel to make them smooth like what we see right here. Alright, so that's it for this video and see you in the next one.